Welcome back to another adventure. I'm out with Paige today and we're going hot tenting in our Snowtrekker for 2 nights. We're in Algonquin Park and we're heading down the old rail trail. So stay tuned, it's going to be a fun adventure. Starting to get dark and we need to find a campsite, so we're going to start looking now. I have an idea of an area I want to camp in, but it's just getting there. I've never been there before. Because we're in Algonquin Park, the rule for backcountry camping in the winter is that you be at least 30 meters from any shoreline, trail, or road. And as well, you can't camp at summer campsites. So you set up in the bush, ideally close to lots of dead standing firewood. We found camp for the night, a nice open spot that is about just over 100 meters from the trail, and then we're just over 100 meters from the lake for water. So perfect spot, nice open area here. Paige is starting to tap down the area for the tent. Time to unload the sleds. I'll see you in the tent.
First night in our new Snowtrekker.
Yeah.
Woo!
It went up easy, and we got a good stack of wood at least for tonight, and the stove's purring, so life is good. And what are we cooking for dinner?
Seafood chowder. It's on the stove.
Yeah. Very hungry. I always forget how much work hot tenting is.
Winter camping.
Winter camping in general, yeah. It's a lot of work, but a lot of reward, but still. Shorter days as well, so. We probably got to camp a little later than we would have liked. That's just the way the day went. But yeah, we're comfortable now and looking forward to dinner. We're gonna eat this tasty chowder and then call it a night. So we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. Come in and join us for some coffee.
Cup of coffee's nice right now. We're both very tired.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work getting here, but it's worth it. And we haven't ate a proper meal yet, just some cookies. So I'm gonna get in and start making some pancakes now for brunch. Want to switch spots?
Yeah.
We got all the ingredients here in front of me. I'm trying to heat up the stove a bit before we get in, because it's not quite hot enough right now. So once we get the stove going here, yeah, I'll start making pancakes. This wood is all too long, baby.
What do you guys think of the new hot tent?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think.
Let's find out if this was a good idea or a bad idea. To mix it in this little jar. So far I'm thinking it was a good idea. Alec is the pancake master. Those look good, Alec.
Yep.
Alec used to be a canoe guide full time for like 4 summers, and I don't know how many pancakes he must have cooked during that time.
Lots of pancakes.
Yeah.
A little bit of maple syrup. Or maybe more than a little.
I'll throw some walnuts on there.
Yeah, where are the walnuts?
I think they're under my feet.
Delicious looking. Let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. We're finally out of the tent. First thing we're going to do is head down to Whitefish Lake and drill a hole for some drinking water. Last night we were melting snow for water, but it's not the nicest tasting, so off to the lake. I scouted out a path yesterday down to the lake. There's a little bit of snow on it, but we're still wearing snowshoes right now, even though there's not much snow, just so we're not punching through. The tightest part is through this first section right here. Whitefish Lake. I brought my pole with me just so I can prod to make sure I don't go through any weak ice. It's still early in the season. I want to be a little bit careful on this lake. It's a bit bigger.
Let's see how much ice we have. It's pretty shallow here. I pulled up some weeds. I don't think it's that deep. I don't know, probably 5 inches. 4 to 6 inches. So it's safe enough to walk on here, but it's way too shallow to get water from. So we'll go it a little bit further, I think. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Oh, there we go. Feels deeper.
There we go, good water hole.
Yep.
We got 2 trees. One of them's a nice big ironwood. You can tell by the bark. And yeah, that should be more than enough wood for tonight. We're just gonna chop these up, split them.
Dampers open all the way.
This ironwood is burning hot. Smaller stove, but you give it good fuel and it will get hot. Last night we didn't have the best wood. Today our good hard dry wood is making it easy to keep the stove in the yellow zone. It's worth it to find good firewood for the wood stove. Don't be lazy. Dinner's almost ready. It's baking in the Dutch oven. Let's have a look. Oh, it looks ready. Yummy quiche.
We're still getting used to our Dutch oven, but we eat quiche at home pretty often, so I thought it's pretty easy to do out here. We just made a potato crust and then put in some broccoli and red peppers and onions, and then poured in the eggs and some seasoning, and it's almost ready.
This is our first time using the Dutch oven on a hot tent trip, and so the trick to using it on the stove when you're baking is that you don't want it touching the stove directly. So we used another pot underneath it with some water and kind of a double broiler method, and it seems to be working quite well.
I think it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
This one is for you.
Thank you. Ham and quiche. Good morning. Another successful night in the Snowtrekker. Paige just dropped the first slice of French toast. I got some coffee here. Life's good.
We enjoyed our new Snowtrekker Crew. It's a much better size for just 2 people than our A-Tug Alaskan was. Yeah, it's more manageable, more cozy, it's lighter, easier to haul. So we'll be using it lots in the future. And then when we go with more people, we can use our A-Tug or both.
Unfortunately, my thermarest has a little pinhole in it. On my last trip, I sank to the ground throughout the night, and on this trip it confirmed it. A little bit deflated in the morning, and my butt's kind of touching the ground, so gotta find it, which isn't gonna be fun. Cut just enough firewood. This is all that's left. You want to have a little bit more than not enough. It's very hot, even with the leather gloves. Woo! Ah! Sure. It was a much easier haul today because our path was kind of iced up for the second half of the trail, and there was a fat biker that came down the trail as well. So yeah, it's been easy hauling. Paige is just behind me, right there. And we're ready for the warmth of the car and to get home. This has been a good trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.